For balancing the product line, stop writing please. Stop writing. For balancing the product line, we already know where our product portfolio is. Is it a cash cow, a dog, a star, or a question mark? As soon as we know this, our products are not going to always be cash cows. They're not always going to be question marks. They're not always going to be stars. One way or the other, we're going to have our products spread across different product portfolio. So what do we do when our product is a cash cow? No, we start with the stars, sorry. For stars, we know they have great potentials and they have high market share. But the point about stars is that as soon as a time is reached, the market will become saturated. Then they become a potential cash cow. Get the point here? Stars are in a market that has the potential to grow. But no matter what happens, the market will one day get saturated. That's why stars are cash cows. Do we get the point here, please? So what do you do about stars? You continue to invest on them, especially their brand name, so that people continue to be emotionally attached to the product. So irrespective of whatever happens in that market, the product will still be the highest market share. Do you understand stars?
Yeah.
Do you understand stars, please?
Yeah.
Good. For cash cows, what do you do about cash cows? They can be sold and they are still attractive to investors. On the other hand, the business might hold on to it by spending enough to keep its market share. For cash cows, they already have a high market share. So we can continue to have the highest market share in the market by investing further, making sure that we do our promotion and we remain at the top. Probably, or we can also sell them. Instead of remaining there in that market that doesn't have the potential to grow. If you are thinking about having a potential, if you are thinking about growth, then you can sell, invest in a product that will become a star in the market, in the high market share. Do you get the point or not? We call it a cash cow because we can milk it, we can sell it. Why are we going to be able to sell it? We are able to sell it because it is attractive to potential investors. It's a market that is having the highest customers. In as much as it's having the highest customers, it's still attractive to investors, unlike a dog. So what do you do with a cash cow? You have two options. Either to maintain the investment on it, to remain the highest market share, or you sell it to a product that has the potential to grow in a market that has the potential for growth. Do we get it?
Yeah.
Do you understand cash cows here?
Yeah.
So that's the decision about cash cows. Then, for question marks, we want to know what question marks are. These are products that will not grow. These are the products that have questions on them. They are in the market that has the potential to grow, but the products are not growing on their own. So we have separate options for them. We have different options for them. One, we can invest on them. We can invest on them. If we invest on them, they might become a star in the future. Or we harvest it. How do we harvest? We harvest them by cutting our expenses on them. Get the point here. When you harvest the product, it means you stop expenses on the product. So when you stop expenses on that product, you then sell it. Do you get the point I'm making here? For stars, you stop investment on them by harvesting on them. That means you stop expenses on them. So when you stop expenses on them, you can set a high price to sell it or whatever happens. Or you invest in it, find the problem about the product, then you turn it to a star. But if you cannot turn it to a star, you harvest. You stop expenses on it. Because when you continue to spend on it, it increases your cost of production and your profit will become less. Do you understand? Yeah. And the last one, dogs. They may be divested. For dogs, they are in a market that doesn't have the potential to grow and their market share is low. So the only thing you could do is to sell them off.